This is part two from my complaint that I filed with the Los Angeles Superior Court regarding a commissioner, Tamila E. Ipen. Um, if you saw my part one video where I filed my complaint against this commissioner, Tamila E. Ipen, spelled I-P-E-M-A. If you saw my part one video, then you can see what's going on, because this is actually a continue from part one. This is part two. Okay, what I did, I filed a complaint. I complained to the presiding judge, which is J. Stephen Ziegler. J. Stephen Ziegler, I'm assuming that's a male judge, which is the presiding judge over Commissioner Tamila E. Ipen. He wrote me back on April the 9th regarding my complaint. And he stated to me that he forwarded my complaint to the supervising judge. So actually, the supervising judge is going to do my complaint, and the supervising judge wrote me back, and her name is Marjoria S. Steinberg, supervising judge for the Family Court of Los Angeles. Marjoria S. Steinberg, which is a female. She wrote me back on April 23rd. This is her letter right here, where she wrote me back on April 23rd regarding my complaint. And she responded back to me and stated to me, I'm going to read to you what she said right here. She said, Commissioner Ipen is no longer employed by the court. She has accepted a job with another court of another county. Therefore, your case will no longer be heard by her. I trust this addresses your concern. This is what she wrote me back in her statement on April 23rd. And I'm sorry it's taking so long to get back to you regarding this. I've been pretty busy. And, you know, the government like to keep us busy, so I try to make every effort to, respond. Anyway, by her not hearing my case is a good thing. I'm glad she's not going to hear my case. I'm glad my case is going to be heard by a different judge, because Commissioner Tamila E. Ipen is a corrupt judge, like all judges. So that's a good thing. But as her, as my complaint not being heard, and her getting away with what she did to me by being extremely hard on me and not being fair with me, if you saw in my part one video, now my options are now is to forward this to Judicial Performance. And I don't like them too much, because I got some bad responses back from them anyway. They always write me back telling me insufficient information and all that stuff. It's like you gotta walk into the courtroom with a videotape and audio just to get your complaint across to Judicial Performance. So I had bad experience with them anyway. But I'm gonna write to them regarding the chain of events about what happened. I'm gonna write to Judicial Performance about her behavior. I'm gonna tell them what happened. I'm gonna talk to Judicial Performance. I'm gonna tell them how I complained to the presiding judge, and then how the presiding judge forwarded to the supervising judge, and how the supervising judge wrote me back and said that the commissioner is no longer employed with the courthouse, and that she cannot investigate my case, which sounds pretty weird. If you have any comments, you tell me how weird that sounds. Write me back with your comments so I can know what you think. And this is a good example of, I know everybody probably heard about the Seton Bell case, when the police or detectives got off for killing that man 50 times with bullets. So it's a good example about how judges are corrupt. They corrupt all levels: family court, civil, and criminal courts. And him, by not having a jury trial, by them, by those judge render his decision on just him alone without a jury, sounds kind of awkward anyway. I am a Seton Bell supporter. I support the Seton Bell rally 100% plus, and I'm just wanting to come back and give you an update of what was going on. For part two, there will possibly be a part three, because I'm gonna come back and let you know what the Judicial Performance people said, which that takes a little longer. They might write me back faster since she's no longer employed with the court. So I'm gonna write to them and see what they say. and then I'm gonna get back to you and let you know how that came out. And that might take a little longer. So anyway, I just want to update you on what's going on with my complaint. Thank you. I had made a mistake when I mentioned Sean Bell. I made a mistake on the grammar. It should be Sean Bell. I just want to correct that. I said Sean Bell, but I meant to say Sean Bell. So I just want to correct my grammar about that. Thank you.